All right, well, here we are. We're not mic'd up. Different backpack today, using an old backpack that I had back in my previous life, and on my way to go do Pack Mule number 3. So I've already walked you along this trail, and it happened to be 10 minutes from here, so that's why I'm back here. But anyway, I'll go ahead and get to walking along, get up the trail at least to the, I don't know, 7/10 of a mile point, and I'll pull off the side and get to activating. Alright, well, I hiked in. I'm on a really long tree that has fallen over, and yeah, and then it dawned on me, I brought a different battery. N8PM and I were discussing batteries yesterday, so I brought this battery instead of that big 15 amp hour battery, the one that has Anderson power poles on it. Yeah, the one that has Anderson power poles on it. So we may or may not have our adapter in our radio bag. That is a barrel connector to barrel connector. And this is where a proper bag check would have been the thing to do prior to just grabbing a bunch of stuff. And yeah, I knew it. I took the top of this off, and my adapter is in that thing. I don't have a pocket knife on me. Can you believe that? So maybe, just maybe, if I have my tiny screwdriver, and sometimes I carry this adapter and tiny screwdriver, and this adapter, let's see if I'm on frame, this adapter is a barrel connector, but it has a plus and minus, and I can shove wires into those holes and then tighten it down. So if I had my pocket knife or set of pliers, I could possibly chop this off and be able to affix this to the end of that wire. But before I start beating on this with a rock, let me just put this in to see if this is the right size adapter. It is. So if I can do a field expedient fix, I'm going to activate. If I can't get that going reasonably well, it was just a nice hike in the woods today, wasn't it? And it's my own fault for not coming prepared. Like, I brought a chair and a table so I could have comfort items, and don't have that power cord for my radio. Yeah. You know what? I have this power cord. If that fits in my radio, we're in business. We're in business. But now, polarity. Which is which? That is the question. Alright. Well, I'm going to sit and play with this, see if I can figure something out. But maybe I can look at this one, because this has very similar markings on the wire. And it does. And it appears that's negative. Alright. We'll be back. See if we're in business, or do we blow up a radio? We'll be back. Okay. So, yeah, I had this power cord. That little adapter I had, it was actually defective on one side. So I just crammed 2 sticks in there and ran it to the battery. And then that power cord is being weighted down by the battery and then coming around. And we've got power. So I'm gonna go for it. Let's see what happens. All right, this is improvised day. It's been about 30 minutes now. I have my improvised power coming to radio. Now let's talk about my antenna. The scrub here is so thick that trying to string a wire is hard. So I was able to take my throw line and get it over a tree limb up right about there. This one here. And but it's not that far away. It's not 67 feet out. So I just tied it in the line bowline, ran my wire up through the little snap link that I use normally on the end of my wire. And I ran through that, and then I came back down, and I'm at the end of this tree debris here. I'm secured to the end of that. So this is going to be my first time inverted V. And then there I am over there. So now let's get to activating. Hopefully we can make our 22 and get our Pack Mule number 3 in the books. Alright, let me get set up for activating now. See if that brings us some customers. I haven't even turned the dial to see if this antenna can receive anybody. We'll see what happens. I'm nervous. Gotta make 22 at least. 23. Arizona. Hmm, 569 in Massachusetts. Thank you for good luck. B. So B. Alright, so he came back with a this is. I like that when they correct that way. Good way to tell somebody that they got your call wrong. When they come back with this is, and they repeat their call. He was in Nevada. I was hoping to catch that other guy in there. Well, we got 4. Only 19 more to go. Turn my speed down. Thanks, Bob from Minnesota. Into TNN. My business is, you are. Well, I tried calling N8PM direct in case that was him doing the P2P, P2P. Somebody was in there saying their call sign like 2 times and P2P. 2-time call sign and P2P, I think. Gotcha. Thanks, Alan. Well, we got 10. Well, so we've made a successful POTA activation, but we're going for the POTA News and Reviews Pack Mule, which I think takes 22. I still owe an answer on that. Well, Arizona, Massachusetts, New York, Virginia, Wisconsin, Iowa, a lot of different results here on the inverted V for the first time. Quite windy. Iowa. Into GSL. Got you in there. Thanks, John. I typed 5.5. Florida. Turn down the speed. Thank you, Keith. Pennsylvania. KB3ILS. Prime business. LICW instructor, along with into GLS, or into GSL, and also into JJF. I missed what John was saying because I was talking the same time. I owe John some salutations. Salutations and greetings to John, AA8UP. Thank you, sir. I'm at 17. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Need 6 more. I say that, it dries up. And I have sticks holding bare wires in the end of a power pole. Don't forget the power cord to the battery. Yeah, first time using this battery. It actually goes to take KX3. It's a wind camp battery. It has some hinges on it so it can actually hinge into the back. Look, I said I need 7 more. And I hope my mic is still picking up me. It got windy there quite a bit. Thank you, Jason. Maryland. Five more. Are you watching this? Run your radio, 14038. Oh, it doesn't work like that. So Dennis, into JJF, LICW instructor, he always says this: remember to send the space. That's a horrible Dennis impression. But remember to send the space is what Dennis says. San Antonio, Texas. I have a buddy down in San Antonio, Texas that I need to teach him his CW, because this is an easy setup. Throw a wire 5 watts and he can have a signal to me, and he can hunt some POTA. All right, we're at 20. Need 3 more. I have sticks holding my power cords in. Okay, that gave us 21. Two more. Two more. Come on. Oh, excuse me. Two more. And I just respotted myself using the Polo app. This should be Sam in Florida. There's 23. we're going to have to go back and listen to that, because I'm in an inverted V, and that was CU3DI, Park to Park, Pedro out of the Azores. That would be remarkable, to make the Azores on an inverted V. That'd be great. That would have made number 24. Yours, Ed? Swipe up to unlock screen. I'm swiping. Well, there we go. 24 QSOs. Charlie Uniform 3 Delta India. I'm going to have to go back and listen to this recording just to make sure. I'm pretty sure that's what he sent. That's the Azores. I'm in an inverted V. I got a stick poking me in the back. I'm in an inverted V. Well, here we go. So, important lesson from today. Number one, make sure you have all the adapters, maybe even a spare one just in the bottom of your bag for your battery, since I traded batteries today. As soon as I did something different. Another topic, maybe I might do this on my podcast, and you can catch my podcast on Apple iPlay, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music. It's called the CW Corner. So I'm also on Spotify. But maybe another topic is, can you give somebody a 5.9 if you've had to give them 2 question marks? I say yes. No one knows what's going on your end. Maybe you got distracted. Maybe your keyboard slid off. You dropped your pencil, broke your lead. Just something here at your station got your attention, and you just missed his call. It's booming in, but you just missed it. Maybe you're reaching up and trying to turn on your attenuator and turn off your preamp because it's just really booming and too loud. And on my first POTA Pack Mule, you'll see N8PEM calling me. Overloads my front end. It was plain as day on the recording the first time through, but I was distracted, question marked him. Back come this reply. Totally missed it. Finally got my attenuator on, preamp off, and then I heard his call. So anyway, can you give a 599 or can you give a 599 after question marks? Sure you can. Sure you can. All right. Well, hey, thanks for walking along. Well, sitting here with me on this log while I do my parks on the air. I brought a chair and I'm sitting on a log. But anyway, we'll catch you on the next one. I'm Ed, W4EMB 72. If you're QRP like you should be. Marcos. We'll see you.